rattle this off. I can't do it quite so well. But what that is, it talks about, the way I've written it up there, it's five spades, 3 hearts, 2 diamonds, 3 clubs. Or 3 spades, 5 hearts, 3 diamonds, 2 clubs. You open your 5-card major. That's the suit you open if you meet your 12 or your 13, right? Okay. If you have this distribution, 4, 3, 3, 3, 3, you open a club, right? If you've got 4 and 4 on those little minors, you open the diamond, right? Right. And if this is your hand, 4 one major, 3 of the other, 4 diamonds, 2 clubs, you open a diamond. Okay, there we go. If that's your distribution, you open a diamond. If that's your distribution, you open a diamond. We like our diamonds, don't we?
Lori,
Yes?
in that first one up there, what if you had 4, 4, 3? What would you do?
Let's find it.
4, 4,
What?
3,
The
2?
very first one.
Like that? Nope.
No, 4, 4, 3, 2.
Let's find it.
It's not up there.
Oh, it's not up there. Okay. If I have 4, 4, 3, 2, you open a diamond,
Even though you don't have 4.
even though you don't have 4. It is like, I think it's 7 or 8% of the time you'll have that distribution. Maybe not even that much. Maybe it's 2%.
It's 90% for me.
Yeah, you don't hardly ever have it. Your partner needs to bank on you having 4. And if you don't have that distribution, but you do have enough points to open, you'll probably end up in no trump anyway.
So this is responder.
No, this is opener. This is opener. I'm talking about, this is your distribution, and what have you opened with? Let's say your high card points are scattered across. They're all across all the suits. They're not focused in one area. So then you look at your distribution. And we all know if we have 5 of a major, we open that major, right?
Right.
Right, we open that major.
I thought you said, say that again, the 4, 4, 3, 2.
4, 4, 3, 2, you open the diamond. 4 spades, 4 hearts, 3 diamonds.
So you don't open that as a club.
No, you open a diamond.
And in that hand, if my partner comes back with spades, we got a fit. But if he comes back with hearts, he's probably going to be looking at no trump.
Probably. Or
That's a no trump.
this hand here, you open this hand a diamond. Your partner says a heart. You say a spade. You see it? You say a spade.
Except you got 4.
Because responder bids up the line, don't they? When they bid that heart, they're not denying that they have spades. They've got 4 hearts and 4 spades. They say the heart. Right? They're the responder. They go up the line.
I was thinking the 1 diamond was saying you had 4.
1 diamond almost always says I have 4. Very rarely you'll get a hand that you only have 3. But you only have 2 clubs or 1 club. Open the diamond.
I guess some people say if they open a club, it's forcing. They'll announce that. Is that a...
You know, Virginia, people do that. They say it's forcing, or they say it's could be short. You know, I have found that really, in the long run, is not the way I want to play.
Well, half the people do it that way.
Half the people do it that way. I don't like it. Do what you want, but I don't like it. And I think you will find that in the long run, this could be short business, is people do that because they never want to open a diamond unless they can promise 4.
Yeah,
That's why they do
what
it. But if that's my distribution 1 or 2% of the time, I will live with it. I will live with it. I'm not going to do that could be short stuff. No. Because it's
And are
never
they
short.
supposed-
Huh?
Are they supposed to announce that?
Yes, if you have less than 3 clubs, you say, your partner should say, if you've agreed that you might open that way, then your partner should say, could be short.
Should
They're going
we
to wear
ask them-
themselves out saying it.
Should we ask them for this?
I don't think it's, there is a place on your convention card for that. Under minor openings, see that minor opening? See it in blue? It says 0 to 2. Blue is something you announce. You announce if it's in blue.
Okay.
So if you're worried that 1% of the time your distribution, now help me with this, guys, is going to be like 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, this is the distribution we're talking about. And we're really, you're worrying yourself to death over something that happens 1% of the time. In this instance, you're opting to open a club, and your partner's saying could be short. They're going to be saying that half the game. Could be short, could be short, could be short. This just, and it happens 1% of the hands. Make a note next time you get a hand that has this kind of distribution.
So if you do that, though, you're saying anytime you open a club, you have to say it could be short.
That's right, Virginia. Anytime you open a club, then you got to say that.
The partner says it or you?
The partner
say
says it.
The partner.
Remember, we never explain our own bids.
Right.
Never. If we say something that's could be different, our partner explains it. They announce it, they alert it. It's up to our partner to remember it. If they forget and you become the declarer, you have to say, failure to alert, blah, blah, blah. Even if it wasn't short. Even if it wasn't short. Because people base their leads based on all kinds of bidding, don't they? You can't be storying to them. So, my choice is to just suck it up and bid a diamond. Edit that out, Jim.
That way you don't have to.
Suck it up part?
Yeah, let's suck it up for it.
You
Okay,
better
let's go, let's move on. All right, let's talk about quick tricks. Favorite subject, favorite subject. What's a quick trick? We all are not surprised that an ace is a quick trick.
Yes.
2 quick tricks if you've got an ace and a king standing side by side. Yes, indeed. Johan, what do we do with those big cards? Did you put them up? Yeah,
Did
come
you
over here and
get
show them.
sorted out?
Let's put them up. Let's bring them around here, honey. Let's put them up. All right. An ace and a queen in the same suit is 1.5 quick tricks. And a king, queen in the same suit standing next to each other is 1 quick trick. 1 quick trick. And then a half a trick is a king lonely. Even if he's a singleton. He's a lonely king, or a king with a little. He is a half a trick. Half a trick.
This is while you're evaluating your
While
hand.
you're evaluating a hand, first thing you do, count your high card points. Then find your quick tricks. If you've got 2.5 quick tricks, absolutely, hands down, you open. You open, you open, you open. 2.5 quick tricks. And I want you to be able to say this in your sleep. An ace is 1, right? An ace and a king, same suit, is 2,
Right.
right? An ace and a queen, it's pretty logical. They get 1.5, right? Right? And a king with a little, is a half. Huh? Yeah, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how many's behind you, 1 or 5, doesn't matter. It's a half. It's a half. And you need to come up with 2.5. So come up with 12 points, 2.5 quick tricks. There's 3 cool ways to say, should I open? To me, if you find 2 of them, there's no contest, we're going. If I go out and find 1 of them, I'm probably opening. Open. Get a choice to bid or a pass. Bid. Right? Bid. And this gives you another way to find out to open the hand. Should you open the hand? It doesn't say that these might not be in your long suit, might not be what you open in. The idea is this is going to take a trick. These right here can't be taken away from you. They're going to take 2 tricks, right? And you will get your queen at about 66% of the time because the king will be in front of you and you can finesse and pick her up, right? So that's why she gets a half a point. If you have a queen little or queen little little, you get nothing. Nothing. She's worthless. She's worthless. You get nothing.
But the third lead, someone might trump in.
Huh?
But the third lead, someone's going to trump in.
Yeah. All right, let's see if we can do this, kids. Here's your test. How many quick tricks does this hand have? How many quick tricks does it have? You can look up there if you need to.
4. 4.
Okay. What, you got 3.5. Do you see it? Do you see it? 3.5?
Yes.
Okay. You get 3.5. More than you ever needed. Got it?
10.
You get 3.5. Jacks, you don't get anything for that jack. You get nothing for those 10s. Yeah, the T is a 10. The T is a 10. Okay, let's do another one. Let's see if I can do this without backing it up. All right, how many quick tricks do we have here? 3.
3.
That's right.
No, just do it.
1, 2, 3.5. Your king, queen, I tried to, your king, queen, when you have a king, queen combination, you're gonna get one of those, aren't
The
you?
last one should be 0.5, not 1.
No, you're gonna get one of them. You're gonna get one. King, queen gets 1.
Well, King Jack is in the bottom.
King
one.
Jack.
Give it point,
Oh,
it'd
it should be
0.5.
0.5. Well, there you
That's
go.
why I said 3.
She's right, you're right. Mike's right. Write that down. It's 1, 2.5.
Let us borrow his forehead.
It's 3. It's 3. It's 3. Thank you, Mike. I'll fix it. All right. Let's see if we can do that. All right, let's talk about this one. Quick tricks.
3.5.
Does everybody see 3.5? 1 for your ace, 1/2 for your king, and your ace king on the bottom, you get 2. You with me? Okay.
So a king jack 10 isn't worth any more than a king 4?
Yeah, you don't, we're only counting quick tricks, and they're kind of a definite answer. It's nice that you've got a little, yeah, you'll probably end up getting another trick out of that club suit. But when you're counting quick tricks, that's how you count them. And it doesn't matter what suit they're in. Doesn't matter what suit they're in. Quick tricks are important. I should have a handout for you. Do I have one? Do you have one out there? I'll find it. I'll find it. Okay, that's that. Let's see here. I want us to turn now, let's see here. I want us to look at our hand evaluation. This is the one I spent the most time on because I think it's probably the most helpful. Hand evaluation. Summary, let's talk about it. You get points for honors, don't you? Isn't that nice? You get points for honors. What is undervalued out of all of our high card points? Do you guys know? Your aces are undervalued. We give them 4. They're really worth about 4.4, 4.3 on a bad day. Kings are undervalued. They're really worth more than a 3. They're worth like 3.2. Overvalued, of course, are our queens and our jacks. Jen, you can tell my story about jacks, can't you? You've heard it, I know, more than once. Jacks are like teenage boys.
Oh, Lord.
They look like they ought to be worth something, but they're not. That's my story about jacks. You remember that, don't you, Diego? Jacks are like teenage boys. They say they're worth a whole point, they're not. All right. Your stray 10s and 9s. People call these things pushers. They are really, they're not so much point, they're not helpful. But when they're combined with your higher honors, you can give them a little more weight. Higher honors. You can't give something that has it's got to have higher honors to it for your 10s and 9s to be worth something. Then they're really worth something because they stack right up against it. They stack right up against it. You want to upgrade those. Upgrade those in your hand. Upgrade your hand if you have those. Okay. Huh? point. You just want to consider them when you're doing your hand evaluation. How good a hand do I really have? How good a hand do I really have? Long and short suits, what do you do with them? Do you count for those? Do you count for them?
Not when you open it.
A long suit, you.
And how do you count for those? How? That's the question.
More than 4.
Okay. Let's see here. Not too much until you've heard some bidding. When you hear some bidding, then you start factoring those in. That's when you can really count them. And we're going to really talk a lot about dummy points. Dummy points are very important. They can make the difference whether or not you feel comfortable going to a game. And you, boy, you should. When you miss them, have you ever had a hand where you didn't have that good of response for your partner, but your hand had dummy points that you may not have realized? Once you know your dummy, you start counting dummy points. And we're going to talk about that. Long suits in a no trump, you want to add value for those long suits in a no trump contract. It seems like lately, what I hear a lot of is people opening, maybe they open a spade, their partner says 2 hearts, and they say 3 clubs. 8 times out of 9, they go to 3 no. Because if they have some long clubs, if their partner sees that, they can flat those, in the, the 6 and 7, the 8 of clubs, they all take tricks. So you want to add for, if you're the opener, you want to add for those long suits. Okay. This is not any fun. Responder, you also want to add for long suits. All right. When your partner opens a heart, I want you to keep this in your mind. And this is your hand. In spades, you have the queen, 3, 2. You have the 2 of hearts. Isn't that special? And you have some diamonds, and you have lots of clubs, right? There's your hand, and your partner has opened 1 heart. How happy are you? Not so very much. All right. Now let's talk about partner opens 1 heart, and you own these spades and this heart. Again, your singleton is a negative, isn't it? It's a negative. Partner opens 1 spade, and you hold 3 spades and a heart. Now your singleton is great. It's wonderful. It's wonderful. If you have 3 card support for your partner's opening suit, you may add 2 points to your hand for your singleton. All right? For your doubleton, you may add a point. And if you have a void, you will add at least 3 points. There may come a time when you'll add more. If you have 4 card support for your partner's suit, you can flat go to town. That is a big, big deal. That 4th card makes a difference. Okay, this is your hand. Spades, hearts, diamonds, and clubs. You own some hearts and you own some clubs, don't you? There you go. I think that's your normal hand, isn't it, Kathy? When your partner opens a spade, isn't that what you get, honey? Do you count the singleton and the doubleton? Do you count them? Well, let's find out. Not quite yet. Here we are. This is what you have. You've got to listen to some bidding and see what happens. Partner opens a spade. You say 1 no trump, right? That'd be about right for this, okay? Partner's rebid is 2 hearts. All right. Oh, I got this wrong. You open, yeah, I've got this backwards. Partner opens, yeah, I've done it backwards. You know what if, here's the better one. Here we go. Partner opens a spade. You say 1 no trump. They bid 2 diamonds. And you like that. That's going to be okay. You like it? They said a spade. You said 1 no. 1 no is forcing in a lot of bids. 1 no is forcing in a lot of hands. I'm going to say 1 no to this because of my point count. They rebid 2 diamonds, and you're off to find I want us to play some hands.
You go no trump, wouldn't you?
Huh? Yeah, you're going to go to no trump on that. You're going to go to no trump.